With all the attention in Egypt focused on the whereabouts of ousted President Mohamed Morsi, gone relatively unnoticed is the man who sparked the country's revolution in the first place. Hosni Mubarak's lawyer says his client could soon walk free. 2 years ago, this was the scene in Tahrir Square, seen around the world as Mubarak handed over power after his 3-decade-long rule. Ever since, the 85-year-old has been in prison on charges of complicity in the murders of more than 800 protesters during the country's 2011 uprising. Here's the ex-dictator in a cage during his courtroom trial 2 summers ago. But now his lawyer claims a court has ordered Mubarak's release and that his client could be cleared of corruption charges within the next 48 hours. Certainly welcome news for his supporters, but unlike his successor Morsi, Mubarak wasn't ousted by a coup. Instead, a popular revolution. That alone has some worried what kind of impact his release could have on Egypt's current political crisis.
If it were to happen, it would certainly create a sense of anxiety and tensions on the street. It would be publicly, at least in the eyes of many people, a complete reversal of the gains of the 2011 revolution.
The knock-on effect immediately will be people's conspiracy theory. Already it's doing the rounds. Oh yes, the army all the time wanted to have this coup, get him out and restore him as president. That's not really going to happen.
This as the violence continues on both sides. Over the weekend, security forces killed 36 Islamists in custody, while suspected militants are to blame for an ambush killing at least 24 police officers in the Sinai region. All of these developments are putting Egypt's Western allies in a difficult position. European leaders are set to meet Monday to assess the €1 billion aid package the EU sends to Egypt each year. The U.S. has so far avoided calling the situation a coup, a term which, if used, would trigger a halt in military aid. Nearly 800 mostly unarmed protesters were killed in last week's clashes. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn.